Hey everyone, welcome back once again to my channel DIY Savvy Mommy, and welcome if you're new here. In today's video, I'm making unique and fun spring DIYs. Yes, spring season is almost here, and let's begin with DIY number 1 for spring. For this DIY, I've taken a purple color mesh cloth and an embroidery hoop, and also some purple sequin ribbon. You can also take normal sequins of your choice. With the help of thread and needle and using this sequin lace, I'm going to embroider the letter A over here. You can write the initial of your name, and if you have anybody who celebrates a birthday or anniversary, you can write the initials of their name as well. So basically I'm just embroidering the letter A over here because it's the initial of my daughter's name. So here I'm making a spring inspired embroidered name art for a wall decor, and this looks great if you want to personalize your decor at home with your names or your initials, and according to the season as well. I've chosen very thin fabric, that is mesh fabric, and the color is also inspired by spring, that is purple color, and it's one of my favorite colors as well. So here you can see that almost the letter A is complete, and now I'm going to decorate this embroidery hoop with some purple florals. I have these fox lavender flowers with me, so I'm just going to hot glue them on top of this embroidery hoop like so. Next, I wanted to add a little bit of bling to this frame, so I added these round mirrors on the entire frame. I think the mirror adds a little bit of more gorgeousness to this entire embroidery hoop, and you'll just see in a moment how beautiful this looks. You can skip the mirror if you don't like bling, and it would look like a farmhouse inspired wall art. Isn't it looking so pretty? I think it turned out gorgeous. Look at the beautiful colors of purple. This is immediately going to my daughter's room for her spring bedroom decor, and I think it turned out gorgeous. Today I'm participating in the 5 under 5 DIY challenge, and it is hosted by Missi from Crafty Cove DIY and Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and the guest host for today is Kendra from Late Night Creations. Do check out their channels, they are superb crafters, and also the playlist for some more spring inspiration, and everything, all the channels and the playlist is mentioned in the description box below, so enjoy the spring playlist. Moving on to DIY number 2. Here I'm making a bees and flowers wind chime, and to make it I have taken plastic sheet and I have cut it into shape of flowers and butterflies, and here I have colored the outline of the flowers and butterfly with black 3D highlighter. You can also use black acrylic paint to draw the outline, and inside of the flowers I'm filling in with glass colors, and these colors do take a while to dry, so I'm making 2 coats of these on each flower. So after 1 coat is done, I'm letting it dry for around an hour or so, and then I did a second coat so that the flowers look more vibrant. And here I'm using 2 colors, pink and orange, to make the flowers. And for the bees I have used brown and yellow, and for the head I have used black glass paint. And here also I'm going to let the bees dry for around an hour, and then I'm going to do the second coat of glass paint. Glass paint tends to dry a little slowly, so you need to take a lot of time and make this DIY in a windy and airy place. Once the flowers and butterflies are ready, I'm going to make a small holes on the corners with the help of my mini hand drill, and I'm going to thread these holes With the help of embroidery thread, I'm going to thread these flowers and butterflies, and I'm going to hang them on a metal form. I've taken a circular metallic wreath form, and I'm going to take this embroidery thread and tie them in 4 places, and I'm going to join these 4 at one point so that it becomes the top hanging portion of the wind chime. Once all the 4 threads are in place, I'm going to knot all of the 4 together into one, and this becomes my hook. I'm going to use a S hook over here to hang my wind chime. Next, I'm going to hang the flowers and the butterflies. I have threaded them with this embroidery thread, and slowly I'm going to tie them in different heights according to my choice where I want to hang them, and I'm going to hang them one by one on the entire wreath form. In the same way, I'm going to tie the rest of the flowers and butterflies, and my wind chime is done. Here I have hung it next to my balcony, and you can see the shadow of the wind chime. Yes, this is the shadow on my living room wall, and you can see how when the sunlight falls on it, it shines so much, and the shadow also is colorful. I don't know how this is happening, maybe because of the sunlight. This was a completely trash to treasure project. This transparent sheet was from a tube light cover, and I had cut it out into the shape of flowers and butterflies, and see how pretty it turned out. I also added some wooden beads at the bottom of the flowers and butterflies in pink and yellow color so that it adds a little bit of weight to my flowers and butterflies. Let me know how you like my trash to treasure wind chime. For DIY number 3, I have taken some clay in different colors. This is super clay and it comes in different colors, and I'm going to make a spring floral mirror, and for that I have taken this circular mirror. This DIY is very simple. I'm just making small balls of clay, and I'm going to place them like so in the form of a flower, and I'm going to use a different color clay to place it in the center to make it the inside of the flower. And in the similar way, I'm going to just find out how I'm going to place each of the flowers one by one using different colors of clay. So I'm just making these clay balls, and I'm placing them in place on top of the mirror. This super clay is sticky in nature, so I don't need to glue it, but then I thought, why not make it more secure? So once I found the exact position that I'm going to place the flowers, I glued all the clay balls one by one, and this is how it looks once my mirror is complete. Then with the help of green color, I made some leaves, and here my floral spring inspired mirror is ready. It looks so cute and so adorable, and I think the pictures are not doing justice to it. It looks so pretty. Moving on to the next DIY, I thought, why not use some resin to make the next DIY. So I'm using a floral silicone mold, and I'm using resin in the color jade green. I'm going to let the resin stay in the mold for around 2 days, and then I'm going to pop them out of the mold, and it turned out very pretty jade green flowers. To add a little bit of shine to my flowers, I have dusted them with gold color. Next, I took super clay in green color, and I'm going to make the leaves and the stalk of the flowers. And with the help of a tool, I'm going to make markings on the leaves like so. You can see how pretty my resin flowers are looking, and now I'm going to glue these leaves and stalk of the flower on a tile. In the same way, I made the other floral tiles as well, and I glued the flowers and the clay stalk and leaves on these tiles, and I'm going to use them putting some magnet sheets behind. These are going to be spring inspired little fridge magnets. Look how beautiful they look. They are great for putting spring messages, post-ons on your refrigerator. My next DIY is again a trash to treasure project. I had this very old pan with me which is very wear and teared, and I thought why not revamp it. So the sides of the pan, I'm just going to glue some clay on the sides to cover it, and I painted the entire pan with the gold spray paint, good 2 coats, and I let it dry for an entire day. Next, I took a pink cardstock, and I'm going to cut these floral shapes out of this shape cutter, and I cut as many as the number of flowers that I needed, and I had picked this dry twig while on a vacation. I brought it at home and I wanted to revamp it, so I spray painted it gently with gold spray paint, not too much of gold because I wanted it to retain its natural color as well, but a slight sheen of gold color. And then I have glued these pink flowers so that it looks like a little cherry blossom tree just about to bloom in the month of spring. And I have put some soil in the container and I have put the tree. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. That was the last DIY, and I hoped you enjoyed watching all the fun and beautiful DIYs for spring. Do let me know which out of these 5 was your favorite, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram. I share lots and lots of DIYs. Thanks a lot for watching, and I shall see you all very soon on my next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.